don't try this if you're unsure of anything. You could hurt your car badly. So following on from what we did last time, this is how I set the LED ring in to do the brake and to do the indicator. So first step, check everything works. Last thing you want to do is get it all connected up and it doesn't work. So that's a power source. If you haven't got one of them, just put the positive, negative to negative on your car battery. Just check they both light up. Most of the rings that you'll come across have got, from the ring, there's that little connector, and then the little black box is a voltage regulator. Just double check on the back side of the ring. There's normally a very small positive and negative. Generally speaking, it's the coloured one that's going to be positive. You can just see once it's focusing. There it is. So tiny little positive right at the bottom of the blue cable. What you want to do now is take these pins out of the connector. A paper clip will do. If you've got a little tool or anything like that, all you need to do is basically just put a little bit of pressure. You don't want to put too much in because they're quite brittle, those little connectors. So a little bit of pressure on the post, pull it out, and same on the other side. There you go. I'd always say just put the connector back on just so you don't lose it, because these are the kind of little things that you can lose quite easy. Now you just want to figure out where the exit's going to be for the wire. Well, from that long post you'll see there's a cutout of the inner reflective reverse light dish, so just figure out where that's going to be. Set up the ring so it's even all round. Grab yourself a Sharpie and make some marks. So I use 4 of them. That's all you really need. I'm going to use fishing wire again. I've had no problems with the fishing wire when I've used it before. So just a little punch. You're not trying to punch through, you're just trying to mark the plastic. So when you go through the drill bits are very small. It's a mil drill bit for just the fishing wire and a 2.5 mil to get the fishing wire and the wire itself from the LED ring through. So you do need something to help it get started off. So just dig a little hole. So you want these to be obviously hold the ring in tight. On the first video that I posted, I had a standoff, which was a piece of clear rubber pipe. I'm not going to use that this time because you actually get more of a better light dispersion if you just have the LEDs firing straight onto the reflective part. Next part, take off the fog light reflector or the reverse light reflector, depending which one you've got at the time. And now you want to get drilling. So this is a 1 mil drill bit, very easy to snap, so you just want it to let it do its job, let it cut rather than putting pressure on it to cut. But drill all your holes. It's worth being really cautious here when you're drilling them. You don't want the drill bit chuck to wear or touch the reflective part, because it will just destroy it. So just be careful about that. So this is a 2.5 mil bit that's going to be used only for one set of holes just to clear the wire and the fishing wire near the post. Okay, now this is how I've made the inner part an indicator as well. That ring is a 70mm amber LED. So it's going to be firing towards the reflective dish, and that's going to give us the indicating full circle. So what you want to do, those cutouts where my thumbs are at the moment, you want to put the top of the ring so they're flush with those little cutout parts, and get yourself a scribe tool. Mine happens to be at a 90-degree angle, so it's dead easy. And then feel the top of the LED ring and just scribe yourself a line on both sides. And then you can see the scribe line there, just about. And then get your marking tool and put one on each end of the flat cutout part and one in the middle. And then drill it. And be careful when you're drilling it, because you don't want your chuck to make contact with the reflective part, because it will rip it to pieces. Check all the holes are there, check they're all clear, and check there's no shards around there. I'm not sure this bit's going to be completely necessary, because I plan to stick it together with tiger seal. But where you made the lines earlier on, to make sure they connect back up when you stick it back together, I'm putting a hole through the main body, and then I'll put a hole through the top, and the idea is I'm going to put some fish wire to secure it. And then this is the other side, so where those marks were you did with the Sharpie when you were separating them, just so they can hold it together, just in case the tiger seal fails. Unlikely, but just in case. And that's it for this one. So there'll be another part with actually securing the LEDs on. And again, if you're finding this useful, please don't feel shy and give a donation to the forum. That'd be awesome. Link will be in the description.